Please subscribe, everyone. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Student Corner. I hope all of you are well and healthy. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my way of making kheer. We all know what kheer is, but today is a special day because it's
our 100th subscriber.
Yes, so we made it to my channel. Thanks to you all, made it to over 100 subscribers. I hope there are more subscribers than this. Thank you so much for in order for that. Also today is a special month, Islamic month, Rabi-ul-Awwal, where we all know, our Muslim community knows very well that it's our birthday of our last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in that, what we do is we decorate our house, we meet other Muslim brothers, sisters, we cook sweet dishes. So kheer is sweet, so I thought why not make it today with you all and share this recipe. So let's get started. Okay, so in order to make it, I took 1 cup, not 1 cup, but I took this much rice, so 1/3, you can say, rice, and then I submerged it in 1 cup of water. So this is the cup I used. So I have the rice in here all soaked in. I washed this a couple of times, but now I think it's ready, and we're gonna just put it in this pan over here. So I'm just gonna add that in. Have a spoon, obviously, because we need something to mix our dish with. So please let me know in the comments how you guys celebrate the birthday of our prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What do you do on this day, and whether you liked my recipe or not. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn on the stove to high right now, so we can start the heating process, and then I'm gonna lower the stove down. So what we're technically doing is we're not gonna add the milk just yet, but we're gonna let the rice boil and soften a bit. Not too soft, but medium soft, and then we're gonna add the milk in there. So give the water a good boil. Oh, and I would like to add the rice I'm using in this recipe. Jasmine rice. So it's an Asian rice, and you can get it from any Asian store. It's very good rice. I know you guys are all aware, in order to make good kheer, you should use rice that is thicker. It makes the kheer taste way better, and it gives the kheer a pudding-like consistency, which we're going for. And also, personal favorite, whenever I make kheer, I love rice that is thick. I don't like making kheer with thin rice. I just feel like it just tastes so much better. And you will see this kheer has amazing flavor. This is a very simple recipe, low budget, doesn't require too many ingredients, quick to make. We know the traditional kheer takes like the whole day, but this won't take the whole day. This will be done in like 2-3 hours, or even less than that. 1 hour. There we go. 1 hour. So currently the water is boiling, and we want to stir the rice frequently because we don't want the rice to stick to the pan. It shouldn't, but I'm just saying, you know, taking caution. You should always take precaution. So right now the water is boiling. My stove is still on high heat, Why I did it on high heat? Because I'm next to the stove. But if you're somebody that's not going to be next to your stove and you're going to do some errands, go for it. But just put down the heat. My heat is on high, and I'm going to wait for all this water to evaporate completely, and there should just be rice left. And you will notice these rice are more thick, swollen, and cooked. Mushy also. That's the word. So yes, I'm waiting for that, and then we're gonna add the milk and the sugar. So there we go. That's how it's looking like. As you can see, it's getting thick. So as you may all see, it's gradually increasing in thickness, and the water is evaporating, as you may all see, and it's gonna be almost ready. And then we're just gonna add the milk and the sugar, and we're gonna cook it. So now I'm gonna lower down the heat to low simmer, because I took the pan off the stove, and I just want to show you that all the water has evaporated and the rice has become thick and mushy and amazing and edible. So now we're gonna add milk. So I'm gonna technically add 4 cups of this. So it's a cup. This is a cup for me. So just 1 cup, but 4 times. That's 1 cup. And 1 last one. So this should feed quite a bit of people, so don't worry about that. If you have like a dawat or something, or you're inviting friends over and you want to make this will feed a lot of people. So now I'm gonna turn the stove back on to, no, I actually had the stove on, but it was on simmer. But now I'm gonna turn it to medium. We're gonna let this milk boil. As well, we're gonna add one more very important ingredient. We're gonna add ilachi powder, also known as green cardamom powder. It just adds, and if you don't have, not everybody has green cardamom powder, you can just use the green cardamom seeds. Those work as well, but this adds so much flavor to any dish you're making, and I would recommend putting it in every sweet dish. You will be amazed by the flavor. One of my favorites. Okay, that's in. Now I'm gonna just let that, so that was a teaspoon, by the way, guys. Did I mention that earlier? I'm so sorry if I didn't. Anyway, so now I'll give this a stir. And the cardamom powder with the milk and the rice. I'm gonna move on to the sugar. So if you're somebody that's diet conscious, you don't prefer using white sugar, you can use a natural sweetener. You can use coconut sugar, you can use brown sugar, you can use whatever you want, but the color is gonna vary. If you use brown sugar or coconut sugar, it's gonna be a little brown in color, and if you're gonna use white sugar, it's gonna be white. In today's video, I'll be using white sugar, sorry, excuse me, but you can go with whatever you like. Some people like to use dates as well. You can I don't know, make a paste of dates. You can grind some dates that you have at home, and you can just put that in there. But today it's special, so let's use white sugar. And for white sugar, I'm going to be using a tablespoon. And I'm gonna be adding 14 tablespoons of this. That is just perfect. So yes, 12 tablespoons of white sugar. And now we'll let this just cook basically. Let the milk, let the powder, let the sugar dissolve. Let the rice combine with the milk. We'll let the milk come to a boil. While that's happening, we'll give this a stir. Now I recommend not going anywhere, just staying here and giving this a continuous stir, because if you don't, the rice will just stick to the pan, and we do not want that. So see you in a bit. So current update, we're almost done. As you can see, the rice and the milk have combined pretty well with one another. However, it'll be about 30 minutes more. We're just waiting for the rice to become mushy, like I mentioned earlier. Oops. Other than that, we're done. Like I said, if you, or I haven't said yet, if you have cream or if you have 4% milk, we're using 2% milk, so that's why it's taking a bit of time. But if you're one person that just wants to make it right away and you can't wait, totally understandable. You can use cream, or you can use a milk that is more than 2% in fat. You can use homo milk, which is 4% in fat, and that should quicken the process even more. So maybe so I'm gonna add a bit of yes, before I add it, I'm gonna add a bit of vanilla extract. This also adds so much flavor to any sweet dish you're making. Baking, obviously we all use it. Just a little bit. Eyeball it to your preference. I just eyeballed it to mine. You can say half a teaspoon. Right now, we are just waiting for the milk to thicken. Since this is not cream, it would be much easier if it was cream. However, we're just waiting for this. I just actually tasted the vanilla by itself for the first time, and it tastes so bad. Well, apparently when you add it to your sweet dish, it just tastes amazing. What is the science in that? Who knows? Well, back to cooking this kheer over here. I just can't wait to eat this. There you have it. We're all done. The milk has thickened. The rice and the milk have become one. They have started complementing each other nicely. Now we'll dish this out. So there you have it, wonderful, amazing people. Hopefully you enjoyed this recipe as much as I enjoyed making it. Please let me know what you thought of this, if you have tried it, and all of the good stuff. Also, please subscribe. Get my channel to more than 100 subscribers. I know we can do this. And stay safe. See you next time. Before we go, I'm gonna do a quick taste test. Mind blowing. It is so good. Even when you, right now it's really hot, but when you cool it down and eat it, it's gonna be even fabulous.